Alright, Shalom. I like to say, call Lord Wahawala, which is all praise, honor, glory, and hero to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai, by Hashem, Karkadash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, blessings God to elect, few sisters and Israelite foreigners is waking up, storing on His truth. Quick lesson. The name of it is going to be called Free Your Mind. I know I've been coming up with a lot of lessons based off the movie Matrix. Because I recently seen just a lot of things that they were saying in there was like, they hit home and very inspiring, right? Very inspiring to come up with lessons based off what they were saying in the movie. Because that's what we're in. We're in a matrix right now. Okay? And it's all about enslaving your mind. They used to have us in physical slavery, right? But now it's a mental thing, right? And everything starts in the mind first and foremost. That's why they didn't want us to read no books, right? Because if you got people thinking a certain way, and then them thoughts become actions. So this devil, he has to have you programmed of thinking what he wants you to think, because he can therefore push his agenda. All right, he can go forth with his plans. If he got the majority of these people, thinking on their own, then he can't he can't do what he can't do what he want to accomplish, so that's why he has to have his deception and tricking you and having you believe in false doctrines. All right. But like I said, just like off the movie The Matrix, you have to free your mind, and the Lord, the ways of the Lord is the only truth. All right. And I'm gonna get scriptures to back it up, because you got a lot of so-called people with their own truth, as they say. They got their own truth. There's really only there's only one truth, man. That's the scriptures. That's the Bible. All right. And is it really about 100% true? Because you got our people out here, they learn the scriptures and learn the Bible, they learn the basics, but it's still some things they go off on. So it's about 100% truth. Okay. You gotta have the whole shebang. All right. But I'm gonna get some scriptures real quick. It's John 8:32. It says, "And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free." Right? And we're free mentally, man. Okay? Mentally, we're free from this place. And that's the worst thing, man, because Esau don't want a nation of people to be their own thinkers, man. All right, he wants you in this zombified mode, all right, because now he can manipulate you. That's his whole thing. He's lost power over his witchcraft and his deception. The elect and the majority of people too. All right, he used to have people completely fooled, but now through his news media, people are, you know, they're getting their own coverage of the story, man. All right, when this man come out with his news on reporting on something, it's like 5 minutes later, it ain't even motherfucking whole day. The whole day ain't even ended yet, and you got alternative news outlets. They got their own report on the story, and it's different from what this devil's saying, man. So he's being found out to be a liar, as the scriptures say. He's a liar and father of it. So he taking L's in that department for his deception. So when deception don't work, like brothers be saying, when deception don't work anymore, his witchcraft, he got people drinking his wine, people sobering up. When that don't work no more, what do you think he gonna do? He gonna go to his other blessing, which is the sword, man. Alright? When he can't rely on deception anymore, then he goes with the sword. That's his last trick in the bag. Well, that's his last weapon. Alright? Next. I have more than that. So like I had the scripture set up. There you go. Psalms 85:11. Truth shall spring out of the earth, and righteousness shall look down from heaven. Right? The truth is the scriptures being brought out. Okay? It's springing out of the earth, man. Ever since the Lord had our apostles and elders and their elders out in the highways and byways, the world has not been the same since. Alright? You have been seeing a decline on all levels of this kingdom of America. Alright, as far as our enemies prospering, they're not looking so good anymore. Alright, they're starting to see a end in as far as their kingdom, as far as their rulership, man. They're starting to see that there's no future. Alright? Because what? The prophets are back on the scene again. Anytime the Lord had the prophets out there, that was a huge sign of a kingdom going out. And is that not what's happening right now? This place, Babylon the Great, America, is falling, man. It's losing. Alright? It's failing. It is no longer a thriving place like it used to be. And you can see it, man. Like I said, you can see it on all levels, man, that this place is going out. Alright? Things ain't what they used to be. All joy is gone. People are miserable. They on drugs. Businesses on economic scale, they're plunging. Alright? I'm talking all sectors, man. The morality of the people is gone. There's no order. People just do what the hell they want now, man. Okay? There's no code of conduct or nothing like that. It's getting so reckless and chaotic that like people have lost the common sense. Is not a thing anymore. Everything is being revived and rephrased. Alright, where it's just like it's just not making sense no more. So that's why the Lord is balancing things out, though. Alright, we're coming up, and they're coming down. The nation of Israel, that is. The true Israelites. Alright? Last scripture. I think this is what? Esdras 4 and 35. Is he not great that maketh these things? Therefore great is the truth, stronger than all things. The earth cried upon the truth, right? Everybody's seeking for truth, right? When the truth is being brought out there now, you seeking for the truth, but they saying no, that ain't the truth. When the brothers out there in the highways and byways, they saying that ain't the truth, man. All right, especially our people. And heaven blesseth it. All works shake and tremble at it, and with it is no unrighteousness. Wine is wicked. The king is wicked. Women are wicked, right? Because Zerubbabel, Zerubbabel with two other Jakes. All right, they came up with, they was trying to see what was the strongest amongst what they was having, like how do I say this? They was trying to see which one of their statements was the strongest, because they all had like they came to the king and they wanted to be in a certain position with the king. Like when you read the first part of it, let me see, man. Salakia. I'm just gonna read the first part of it. I'm trying to get my thoughts together. Salakia. It might be the third chapter. Third chapter. It's like you just read the either the first chapter, for the second chapter of Esdras, or third chapter. Because I'm short on time here. When you read the second chapter, third chapter, they going into which one of their sayings was the strongest, basically. All right, and then one spoke of the king, one spoke of wine, one spoke of women. All right, and Zerubbabel spoke of the truth. Okay, but and then it's showing you which one was the best, was the strongest, because yes, like you said, the wine is wicked, the king is wicked, and women are wine is not particularly wicked. It's just how you use it, what it can influence you to do. All right, because the Lord drank wine, but it was just which one is the strongest, basically, man. Out of all these three, out of wine, out of a king, out of women. All right. And then that's why Zerubbabel said it. Says such are all their wicked works, and there is no truth in them. In their unrighteousness also they perish. As for truth, it endureth and always strong. It liveth and conquer forevermore. With her there is no accepting of persons or rewards, but she do the things that are just and refrain from all unjust and wicked things, and all men do well like her works. Neither in her judgment is any unrighteousness. She is strength, kingdom, power, and majesty of all ages. Blessed be the God of truth. Right? Because truth, man, all right, it sets the balance. All right, and truth is straightforward. And just like Zerubbabel said, man. Okay. There's no corruption in truth. That's why it's the strongest. All right. And truth is being brought out in these times on a full scale, 100% truth. And it's setting the bar. All right, it's setting things right. Like I said, with truth, there's no unrighteousness in it. So therefore, it's pure. All right, the Lord only deals with righteousness. So, now the truth being brought out, our the people, the men of our nation, are coming back in order. All right, and things are being established. Righteousness is being established back in the earth again because of the truth. Right, and that's why it's the strongest, man, because it is upsetting our enemies. All right, and their plans. All right, that they got, which is wicked as hell. All right, it's bringing them down. I thought words didn't hurt. All right, we don't have weapons or nothing like that. No rocket launchers, no damn machine guns. Anything that can kill you or nothing like that. We don't have none of that. None of that. All these organizations, mercenaries, special forces, black ops, all those, they got all those carnal weapons, man. And here it is. All we got is words, man, showing you how powerful it is, man. Brains beats bronze every trip, just about. All right. All we got is we got information because we're in info wars like Alex Jones. All right, and we're winning on that side. See, everything takes it starts with mental first, then the mental, then that becomes reality. After the mental, then the physical happens. So we're speaking things into existence through the power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua and fallen Son, which gave us this truth, which gave us that power. So you can see the power shift. The power is shifting towards the nation of Israel, and this devil can't handle it. All right, that's why there's had to be restraints on us, because he can see what the effects of this is having, and it is groundbreaking. All right, it is it's outstanding. Okay, but going back to that, man, free your mind. All right, the Lord is freeing our minds, man. The shackles is coming off the mind, as you see in this illustration, and then the physical shackles gonna come up off of us, man. Even though we don't have actual shackles on us, we're still shackled through. We still got, I guess you could say, physical shackles on us because there's a standing. Esau got a standing army. All right, that keep us in place. He has Social Security, anything. He can take us down any moment. With his force, man, with the sword. All right, so we don't have any power on a physical level. That's what I'm getting at, to overcome this man. But mentally, we have overcame him already. All right, he lost that war. He lost that battle, shall I say? And then the ultimate war, the war is the physical, man. We're gonna physically be free from this man. We're gonna overtake his ass. All right, through when the Lord come back, and he's gonna be in subjection and subdued. All right, so that this is a super a big stepping stone right here. All right, far as us thinking different and thinking upon the ways of the Lord, man. Because it ain't just about thinking different, but it's about thinking about the ways of the Lord, and putting into action the ways of the Lord, man. Doing the things that the Lord has required. And that right there is, like I said, is upsetting this man's rulership, man. All right, but with that, I'm going to go. Praise God, glory to Yahweh, about you. Shout out to my apostle, Elder Great Milson. But let's go to the next. Few sisters is like phone shalom. Sorry.